And let's now start with modeling this abandoned house. For modeling, I will close this tab here because I don't need this anymore. And now I will select this cube and I will press numpad/key to isolate only this object, because we will now work only with this house here. And you can also go with view, local view, and toggle local view if you don't have numpad. And to back to scene, just again local view and toggle local view, or just numpad/key. One thing we can do, we can import this image as background image, and I will not share this image with you, but you can just go with print screen and you can just save this shot on your computer. And now I can import this as background image or reference image. So I will go with Shift A and image, reference, and I will now go here under where I save this image here, and I will import this as reference. Now I will go to X-ray mode and wireframe mode, and I will scale this image to match this cube here. So this cube is only this part of house here, so I will try adjust. So I will select image, not this cube, because this cube are about real world scale dimensions, and I will press S to match this okay, about here. And now I will select this cube and let's bring this little, or I will bring this reference image in background so we can see whole cube. I will go with Ctrl A to apply scale, and if you press tab you can go quickly to edit mode, or you can just go here to edit mode, and if you click here you can select edge select, but you can also press 2 on your keyboard to activate this edge select. So 1 is for vertex select, 2 is for edge, and 3 is for face select. So this is shortcut, and I will now go with Ctrl R to add one loop cut here. I will select just this edge here, and you can go with this move tool and you can bring this on Z axis, but I will go with Ctrl Z to undo this because I will use shortcut here. And shortcut for grab is G, so when you press G you grab this, but because I want stick only on Z axis I will press GZ. But before I will now press escape to remove this selection, and I will go with numpad 1 to front orthographic view, and I will go now with GZ and I will move to about here. So this will be our roof, and I will just select this image. I will click 2 times here and I will rename this to reference, but we can see that this is reference image, and I think I will disable this for now because I will import here reference image. So I will go with right click here, horizontal split, and I will open here image editor, and now I will open this reference image here, so I can always just take a look how this look, and I can model here on left. Next thing I will create here is this small house here, and because this look pretty similar like this one, I will just press A to select all, Shift D and Y to move this on Y axis. Now I will go with RZ90 to rotate this on Z axis by 90 degrees, and now I will press S and I will place this here. With numpad 1 I can see that this go little over this roof, so I will go with GZ and I will place this here, maybe scale a little, and SY to scale this on Y axis, and maybe move this here. Now I will press 3 on the keyboard, and I will with holding shift select these 2 faces, and now I can move this down. If you want to select only this part of house, we can press L and Blender will select a loose part. So this part here is loose part and this here. and I will now press SZ to scale this little on the axis. Let's first add some details on this small part of house. I think we can see small window here, but let's first create this roof type here. So I will go with Shift and Shift here, and now if we press Y on keyboard in edit mode, we can. So we separate this with Y on keyboard and we get this. And now I will press Alt. I will press first S to scale this little here, and I will go with move this down, and I will now press Alt E to extrude this along normal. So I will click here, extrude face along normals, and now with holding Shift we can move mouse up and we can precisely move this a little up, and we get this small roof here. Let's now create this window here. So I will go with 2 on keyboard, and I will press Ctrl R to add loop cut here, and to line up this on the axis I will press S, Z, 0. And now we can go with Ctrl B to bevel this. And if we scroll mouse up we get more loop cuts, but we need only one here. And I will now go with G, Z to bring this on the axis, but I will not go over this corner here because I get overlapping faces. And now I will go with Ctrl R here and move this little on right and this one on left. And now we can, with face selection or with the tree, go to face selection, and we can select these two faces, and we can go with EY to move this inside. Okay, but this roof is perfectly flat, and because this we will see only silhouette of this part here, we can just add some random details, and I will go with Ctrl R here to add some loop cuts, and also here. And we can now just select maybe every other here, and this part are not same, but because we will see only silhouette, I think this is not important. On this render we can see better, so I just want to avoid this flat roof here. Okay, now I will go with Alt T extrude along normals to bring this little up. We can also add loop cuts, few loop cuts on Y-axis, and now we can, with proportional editing, just select few of these parts here, and we can go with G just to make some imperfections here. And I will also select few of this with holding Shift, and I will go with EY to extrude this little on Y-axis. Now I will press L over this part and this part here, and I will go with Ctrl B. And if you have more loop cuts here, just scroll mouse down to remove these loop cuts, because I want only one here. I want to keep this low poly.